Well, our plan kind of got squashed because that is now a construction site. This used to not be here. So we got to find a new place. Alright, so our first spot was skunked because they're doing construction there now, but we found this empty business parking lot. It is a Saturday afternoon, so there aren't really people working, so we're just gonna ride it here, set up a little spot, and if someone tells us to leave, we'll leave. But it's the best place we found for the time being, so we're gonna go ahead and unload it and then get it all prepped and ready to go. Alright, side pods, front bumper, it's all put on. It's already gassed up. Matt's laying out the track right now. Last time we did this, it took a little experimentation with getting the track right, so we had a few runs, but it's kind of cool. So it's got the upper lot there, and then there's a little bit of an elevation change, and then we'll go into the lower lot. So what we're thinking is like slalom up and down that way. So slalom down that way, slalom back, elevation change, and then same thing over here, turn around, and then that'll be one lap. So we're gonna walk the track, and now that this thing is all set up, brought the GoPro with my head mount so I can put that on my head, get like some point of view action shots, but almost ready to go here.
Elevation turning point.
Okay.
So you do the slalom. I want to come down here because I think this would be sick.
Yeah.
And then what do we want to do? Otherwise it's just too...
We could just do like a larger slalom.
Okay.
I would say put the wood chocks down, but those will be a little bit more tragic if you hit them.
Right, the idea is to not wreck the go-kart.
Yeah. That would be desirable, to not wreck the go-kart.
You want to do a slalom?
Yeah, it could be just like a longer one, and then, you know, you can't go too far, and then we'll just loop it back around and then come up. So what we're doing here is you're gonna come up, take you know, hug the corner there, and then you're gonna go straight, and then you can't really see because it's like there's a ridge, but there's two cones that start the turn, and then you have to hit the outside of one more cone, then you start the slalom, and then come back around the elevation change right here, enter straight away, and then slalom coming back this way. So it should be a fun little course. right, go for it, buddy. Muffler's hot. You can tell from the heat waves coming off. Yeah, I think right now it feels a little down on power, but I feel like it's just because I feel like the brakes are sticking and I over tightened the nut that holds the rod on. So I'm gonna loosen that up and see if that prevents it from sticking, because I think we're riding the brakes right now. Because
yeah, smell
it does feel down on power, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, let's make that mod and see if that helps.
That adjustment?
Okay. So it wasn't like it was down on power. It was up on stopping power. So when I removed the cable from the master cylinder that had attached to the spoiler, I tightened this lock nut way too tight, and it was preventing the rod here from returning. So now you can see it's not perfect. I could probably loosen it a little more, but it's actually returning more, and we could smell we were riding the brakes and heating them up really hot. So hopefully this fixes it and it feels a little bit quicker now. And we're gonna make a few adjustments to the track because it's too hard to hit the first cone on the inside. The inside.
Too hard to hit on the inside.
Yeah, you want to hit the first cone on the inside, so we're gonna move them all down a little bit. But this side I think is pretty good, right?
That side's, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it makes it challenging. So let's go and give it another go, and then once I fix that, we'll start running for time. All right, so let me go. Yeah. Come on, why didn't you start it?
Is it on off?
Dang it.
And he feels the go-kart himself.
Yeah.
Now you don't.
Matt! Leave. But push those. It didn't look like security, did it? Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. But now now that we got the brakes fixed, you can hear the engine topping out when you get to the end of that straightaway. So just be careful.
Okay.
bumper.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Matt's upset because I popped his beanbag on the end there. So, but yeah, oh my goodness. So when I fixed the brake rod, it is so much quicker now. Like, it feels back to normal. Before it felt a little sluggish. And oh, almost hit your own beanbag. So before it definitely felt a little sluggish, but now that the brakes are fixed and we're not riding the brakes, it feels back to its normal quick self. But this is a challenging course. Hold up, we gotta roll you back a little bit. Alright, that's good. Alright, so this is for time.
So, when you're going down this, are you giving it 90%? What are you doing on the throttle?
I mean, I'm giving it the beans until about the very end where you can kind of hear it like getting up to there. So, just kind of play it by the sound. Slightly concerned, not concerned, but just weary of the fact that it doesn't have a governor right now and I still need to do the valve springs. All right, on go, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Our official iPhone stopwatch here. So this is a 2-lap race, so that way it allows for you to get some speed up through the finish line here. Oh, that's a second penalty. Yeah, that last one is really hard to hit. Hence why I popped his beanbag. It's at 48 seconds right now. Ooh. Oh, skunked it.
That's a garbage run.
Okay, no, it's fine. Alright, go for trial 2. See what I mean though? That last one's hard.
That one's tricky, so I hit it once. My foot over here completely just slipped right off the gas pedal.
Oh, really?
Like,
okay.
At that point, I already ran it wide.
Okay, alright, well,
So,
it's alright.
that was a mess.
Hey, the first lap looked not too bad, minus hitting the beanbag.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just shanked it, so.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go again.
Okay. Alright, so that's lap 1. It's at 45 seconds right now. Hey, didn't hit any. All right. Oh, it's final time. Boom. So he hit at 111.84. 3, 2, 1, go. Stupid low oil sensor. What'd I get? 108.28? Oh man, I thought I did worse because I kept, you know, hitting the brakes too hard and locking up the tires. What? No, it's just because when you go to one side, it all sloshes, right. And then we need a dry sump tank system on here. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! I don't know if you guys saw my last run, but I tried to like launch control it a little bit. I think I jumped the start slightly. Oh! Obliterated his beanbag. It's at 45 seconds. Close to the same timing, but he did get a penalty. Missed that one, that's 2 seconds. Oh. And here we come. You kill it every time when you whip it there. 110.19.
Yeah, but is that with my 2-second penalty?
No, that's so 112. Dude, you just gotta nail that last beanbag and then you'll be good.
I'm gonna move it out a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
So 108.28 is my best, and then 112.19 was yours. Yeah, with a 2-second penalty. Yeah, well, I mean, still. Okay.
Three, 2, 1, go.
I beat it by 0.07 or something?
This was a 108.07. The other one was a 108.28.
Yeah!
210.
Alright, let's see what you got, Mario. I'm ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Good. I don't want the whole thing, it'd be too much weight. Give me that half. Come on, trying to weigh me down.
It feels so slow.
Trying to weigh me down.
Alright, attempt number 3.
Here we go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!
Any guesses on your time?
There's no penalty.
Yeah.
111.
111.34.
I botched it twice.
Your first split was 35.70, your second was 35.63, so you're almost dead even each lap.
Yeah, and your second lap's got to be 2 seconds faster to put you in the running. I got stuck at the end. And I ran that wide.
Well, that was your best lap of the day. No, you were a 110. No, that was your best lap of the day because you didn't have any penalties that time.
Yeah, my other time was faster before the penalty. But when you added on the penalties,
yeah,
it was 112 every time.
Oh, that's just part of the game, I guess.
So that's a bummer. I ran that wide. I still think if I hadn't ran out of gas, I would have had the fastest lap of the day.
Okay.
I was on a tear.
What? 107.50. No? Oh, dang it.
You screwed up on your second lap because your lap 1 was 34.93.
Really?
So you ran the fastest first lap and then had some sort of waffle on your second lap.
Trying to think what that was. Maybe I ran that a little wide down there.
So you were still the second fastest time of the day. You've also got the first, but in this case you couldn't beat it. You were off by 0.4 of a second. But you're the best first lap overall.
So Matt, what do you think? Did we find our new go-kart track here? I think that was a cool little place. No one seemed to have a problem with it over here. And it's cool because, like I said earlier, it has that incline change. So it was a lot of fun and we ripped it up and down here. The go-kart ran really well. I was really happy with it. It was running good today after we got the brake pedal situation squared away where the brakes were no longer sticking, because that's why it felt so sluggish in the first few runs there. I over-tightened one of the bolts so it was preventing it from returning back to brake neutral position. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of racing footage of Matt and I ripping this go-kart around this empty parking lot here on a Saturday afternoon. So thanks Matt for bringing the truck out so we could do this. I think we found, what do you think? I think we found a new little spot here. Our old spot is now under construction, I guess. So more videos from this spot in the future, and we're also going to scout for some more spots around the area that we could set up other tracks at. But it was a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments about my go-kart, please feel free to leave them below and I'll be happy to answer them. So thanks guys, and we will see you in the next one.